So let's understand what I mean when I say self care. Self care is what you do to take care of yourself. And I know I'm begging the question, but let me explain. So, self care doesn't have to be anything big or, drastic. Self care is making sure you're doing simple little things for yourself that make you feel better about yourself. So, for example, my idea of self care, and this is some of the things I do, is I make sure I have my favorite coffee. I make sure I invest in my favorite creamer. It's a little expensive, but I spend the money because that's important to me. The other thing I do is I make sure I get regular manicure pedicures. That's my idea of taking care of myself. When my nails are done right, I feel better about myself. I also make sure I go to the beach. Now, I'm lucky where, I'm 20 minutes away from the nearest beach living in Florida. But it doesn't have to be the beach. It's wherever, some place in nature, some place that brings you joy, that kind of recharges you, whether it's just in your backyard, doing some grounding, or whether it's going camping, whether it's what have you, right? For me, self care is also being able to sit and read. So, taking time for myself to sit down with my favorite book, curled up on the couch, that's my idea of self care. I also don't watch a lot of TV. So, for me, sometimes self care looks like sitting in front of the TV and watching Netflix or what have you. My idea of self care is also making sure I spend quality time with my loved ones, with my friends, with my family. And of course, that's a challenge given COVID, but we're very cautious about, making sure we're tested, making sure we're, don't have symptoms, what have you, before we decide to meet up. So I hope that's helpful. Now, self care may not look like any of those things for you, but I invite you to sit and really think for yourself as to, what is it that brings me joy? What is it that makes me happy, right? I'd love to read the comments to see what you have to say. Thank you.